Hey guys, Mike here. It's going to be me and Don, 2,000 points. It's going to be Orks versus Tau. We are playing out at Imperial Outpost in Northwest Phoenix area. If you get a chance, go ahead and run by there. Darren and his staff always do a great job helping people out, and I thank him for letting us do this in his store. Again, it's going to be me and Don, 2,000 points, and see how it turns out. Okay, it's me and Don again. We're going to be playing 7th edition. We actually haven't played each other in 7th edition yet.
Just the one time.
Did we?
Demons and the Orcs.
Oh, but we haven't played the new Orcs. That's right. Yeah. That's right. So Don brought his Orcs, and I brought my Tal. Tell us what you brought.
All right, so we have a Morkanaut, a Gorkanaut, and the Morkanaut has the custom force field. Brought a unit of 10 Gretchen and a Runt Herd. Brought a unit of 10 Sluggaboys with 9 with an additional knob. Have a unit of 10 Knob Bikers with 2 Power Claws and a Wall Banner. With the War Boss that has the Axe of Ragnarok and the Big Boss Pole. And then we have the Battle Wagon with the Def Rolla, Red Paint Job, 1 Big Shooter. And inside is a Big Mech with the Teleporty Blaster, a Kill Saw, the Relic custom force field, which you can actually put that on top of the guy. And then we have the 8 Meganobs that are going to be joining him, 2 of which have kill saws. Everyone else is just a regular Meganob.
Okay, so, all right. And I brought actually a bunch of, I bought 3 squads, 5 squads of Fire Warriors with a cadre, 2 of my Riptides with the Ion. I haven't quite finished setting up that guy. My Circle of Doom, the Commander Bells and Whistles with 3 of these guys, missile drones, a unit of guys over there, and a unit of guys over there. And I have got a 3-man Melta squad, a 1-man Melta squad. They actually have flamers on them as well as their 3rd weapon. And then 3 squads of 15, plus actually I think they each have about 4 dogs to make up some point cost. We went on the Maelstrom mission, and we rolled
the first one, which is the 3 objectives a turn. Pretty standard stuff. And we got Hammer and Anvil deployment. Let's see, is it Night Fight? Let's roll dice. It is not Night Fight.
It is not Night Fight, and my Warlord trait, I got I can discard 2 of my stack.
My Warlord trait is the Feel No Pain on the War Boss.
Feel No Pain on the War Boss. So we will get, let's go where we place the objective. I think I placed this one here, and you place objectives before we deployed and everything, but so 1 ended up here, 1 ended up there, 3, 4, 5, and where those guys are sitting on underneath them. So we will see how this first go goes. Okay, top of 1, end of shooting.
All right, so these guys up here decided to both unload into the Circle of Death unit, killed 3 drones, and they did not break. These guys, as they moved up, all decided to flat out. They're going to get ready for turn 2 silliness.
Okay. Okay, bottom of 2, my turn. Okay, pretty much these guys moved forward, shot at these guys, didn't do very much. Pretty much my whole army shot at the Knob Biker squad, which is no longer there. Still got the Warlord with the Super Axe, and they actually did the best against it because with his save, I was able to ignore cover. These guys went ahead and thrust move back. These guys didn't have any good targets to shoot at. So we are going to move on to turn 2. But you got, how many points do you have so far?
I got 1 for securing objective 5 in the last turn, which was the one the non-bikers were on.
Okay. And then I got, was any of those a character?
Yes.
So I got a character and first blood. So I picked up 2 points. We're going to top of. Okay, top of 2, end of shooting. Don, where are you at?
All right, so we start off this way and just work my way over. So this guy shot custom Mega Blasters, custom Mega Shooter, everything like that. Over at this squad, whittled down to 4 Fire Warriors left. Then this guy over here decided to shoot. This is normally a little taller, so we decided that they'd be able to see back here and kill just a couple guys with all of his 36-inch range shooting. The Meganod's right here, shot at the squad right here, and took away 5 more fire warriors. The big shooter over here attempted to shoot over there and failed horribly. My war boss decided to do the same thing with that squad and failed horribly. And then the teleporting blaster managed to teleport out a little drone.
A drone. And if you look, he actually did a good job. I was going to point it out. There's his war boss. He's going to attempt to charge. He tried to get it so I can't overwatch as many guys. So that should be pretty good for him. Okay, we're at the top of 2, end of assault phase. What happened?
Alright, so the Meganauts made a 9-inch charge with the help of the boarding planks, and here we go, into the fire warriors back here. And they actually made a 13-inch charge because of it. So they wiped that squad because Meganauts against fire warriors. And then this guy over here managed to make it in, and unfortunately I killed 5 wounds worth of dudes. He did no wounds back, and he failed his leadership, so I accidentally ran him down.
Okay, and then my favorite part of this assault?
Oh yeah, then the Big Mech charged, took 6 wounds from their autocannon missiles, and I rolled 2 1s, so he disappeared.
That's right. Okay, moving on to bottom of... Okay, bottom of 2.
Yep.
I had this guys come in, and they shot at these guys. They did not break. They boss pulled, didn't they? And
they mob rolled and killed 1 dude.
Killed 1 guy. Those guys came in, shot up those guys. These 2 guys, this squad and this squad, unloaded on the Warlord for me.
Yep.
To give me Warlord. These guys fired over there and killed 1. So we still have quite a few Meganobs. Those guys went to ground in the last shooting phase. Snap fired as well. And then my little Melta squad came in, shot at the back of that, and whiffed. So moving on to top of 3. I got marker 4, control marker 6.
Marker 4 is over here.
Was it? Oh, it was 6. Control marker 6 and mysterious objectives. We went ahead and gave me on that one. So, and I got Warlord, so I'm at 4, 5, 6 points. What are you at right now?
I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. So right now 6 to 4, going into 3. On end of shooting, we're at 3, top of 3. Where are we at?
All right, so the 2 boys ran over here, shot the pistols, did nothing. This awesome unit was shooting through a ruin. His custom Mega Blaster hit, rolled a 1. The custom Mega Cannon hit, and he made all but 1 save. The big shooters, the rockets, they all hit, rolled 1s.
Oh, you killed 2.
Yep.
You killed 2.
Then this guy turned over, looked at that 1 guy, shot 1 rocket at him, and killed him outright.
Yep.
Also during the movement phase, this battle wagon rushed forward with its def roller, rolled 2 hits, and rolled 2 1s. And then the 4 big shooters on the front killed 1 dude.
Just 1?
Yep, just 1. Then these guys shot at this squad and did nothing.
All right. So we are moving on to assault phase. Okay, we are now. We are now at the top of 3, end of assault phase. What happened, Don?
All right. So I successfully made my assault up here from like an inch away, and they. I issued a challenge with my boss, Meganob, that guy.
That Meganob boss.
And he had an on-guard gauntlet, which, for the first time I've ever seen it used, actually killed a dude. And then power fists and kill saws murdered everything.
That's right.
And then there was the assault over here. They charged in and got mowed down by crew rifles.
All right. So moving on to my turn. End of shooting, my bottom of 3. My Melta squad came in and did 2 hull points and immobilized the walker.
Yep.
Not too bad. These guys kind of moved forward to get that objective. Those guys moved forward to get that objective. These guys came in. I have some beast in there. Strangled out to kind of hold that. Shuffled. These 2 guys fired into here. Did just 1 hull point. His orcs are sitting there in that circle, relaxing, and those guys are over there sitting. So moving on to a bottom of 3 into my shooting, or end of my assault. these guys went ahead and assaulted the truck and finished it off, but didn't blow it up. So we are moving on to the top of 4. Don, how many points did you say were you at?
I'm at 6, not including line break.
You're at 6, and I am at 10, and I would be at 11 with line breaker if the game ended now. So we are moving on to Don's turn. Top of 4, end of shooting phase.
All right, so the only guy that actually shot was this guy right here, and he killed a whole 2 brute guards.
Yeah, 2. It was 2. And moving on to assault. Okay, so top of 4, end of assault. Where are we at?
All right, so the Morkanaut went in and mopped up the Melta squad, and the Meganobs, they attempted a multi-charge, failed at getting to that guy. They needed a 10, but they did get to the Fire Warrior squad right there, and took over that objective after they power fisted and kill sawed everything.
Yep. And that gave you a bunch of things, so we'll go from there. Okay, Don, bottom of 4. I don't have any assaults, so we're at the end of shooting. These guys shot into the knobs, did a little bit, but actually these Fire Warriors shot in there, did 5 wounds and killed 2 knobs.
Yep.
Lots of ones. Those guys moved and ran to try and make it to that objective. I got a bad run, so they didn't. We measured. He is within holding of that objective. He's holding that objective. I was trying to contest it in case another card came up, make him shoot at me. Those guys are just kicking it where they're at, and these guys moved up a little bit to hold it. Bottom of 4. What did we say? I was at 14.
Yep, and I'm at 10.
14 and 10. We go into. Okay, end of Don's turn 5. So top of 5.
Alrighty, so this guy right here decided to shoot at the guys back there with the only 2 weapons I could see.
Yeah, he was trying to
range.
shoot.
I killed 2 out of 9. Now I need to kill 1 more to have them break. These guys just regrouped. They attempted to shoot as well and didn't really do anything. And then this guy finally decided to start hitting and killed a whole bunch of crew.
I think it was 7 total.
Yeah, caused them to break coming towards him, and I rolled 1 shy of the total charge I needed to roll.
Yep, didn't make his charge. So moving on to my. Okay, bottom of 5, end of my turn. This guy kind of moved back. This guy moved this way. They're actually a little closer, and then I thrust moved away a little bit. Just I didn't want to get charged because they regrouped. They fired at him. We only did 1.
Yep, just 1 wound.
Just 1 wound. Those guys moved out to contest that objective and are behind him, who's immobilized. Those guys kind of kicked back. These guys moved up. So I really not an effective turn, but we're getting down to not very many models.
You got 5 victory points. That's it.
I did get 5 victory points in this round, so it was actually really good. And the last round, you just got 2.
None.
Oh, you didn't end it. You ended up getting none. So we are right now 19 to 10. We will see if it continues.
It ends.
It ends. It was a good game. Good game. All right.
So it looked like I was able to pull out a win, 19 to 10. It was pretty good. It actually, me and Don always have good games like normal. A couple of things I think which helped me out is I brought a lot of different troop choices so that I could just. I really think with 7th edition, one of the key is going to be able, because over half of the objectives are actual objective markers. I guess it would be, was that 11 through 36 is all having to deal with objectives. And you actually have a few extra ones where if you hold more or if they've all been discovered. So I think one of the keys to 7th edition is going to be having a lot of mobile different squads that are able to move around, as well as being able to move quickly. So fast vehicles, things like that. In this case, I used outflanking troops so that I could grab a bunch of different objectives. Like the last turn 5, when I drew my cards, I was already sitting on all the objectives. And so I was able to earn 5 points simply by not doing anything. I did some shooting, but because I drew the right cards and I was already in the right position, I wasn't trying to run from one place to another, that I was able to kind of go and already be where I needed to be. I really like the Gorkanaut and Morkanaut. In a 2,000 point game, I think one of them would have been more effective, just to sit on an objective. But then again, you go, that's a lot of points to sit just on an objective. It was doing some shooting, but compared to other things that can shoot, it's kind of give me. Tell me what you guys think. Have a great one.